Hey everyone, welcome to NASCAR Thunder 2003. So, obviously there's no Thunder 04 this week because we're in the off week. And that's seriously because that does not have an all-star race. And as I'm sitting here, wondering what the hell to do this week, I was thinking, I've never done an all-star race on this game before. Well, I'm talking about the full distance. I have done this race before, but not the entire distance. I have on NASCAR Thunder 2004 though. So we're going to do this race today. And we're going to do the full distance obviously. But I'm going to show you the settings real quick. So obviously we're going to do 100% race length. It's a short race, so it's only 90 laps. And obviously this is what we're going to use. Difficulty is legend, except the wreck frequency. The mistakes are all the way up. And that's it. We're not saving this because we're going to do this one time. And spoiler alert, that's the car we're going to race with. So we're trying to recreate the one hot night scenario as we're jumping into it now. We're going to race as Ricky Rudd. We're going with the Haviland scheme. So we're going to go with this. And there it is. We're doing the All-Star race. And yeah, without further ado, let's get the party started. Alright, we're here in the All-Star race. I'm going to show you the setup real quick. I just did a practice race, so it's automatically saved. So here's the setup we're going with. It's the full-blown keep it setup, just like always. So except the wedge set a half round. Fourth gear is up to 104, and that's really all I changed. And no qualifying. I can't start in the back because the All-Star race back then was on a random draw. So yeah, without further ado, let's get going here in the All-Star race and let MRN explain how this all works.
It's All-Star Night at the Lowe's Motor Speedway. MRN is here to bring you coverage of one of the most exciting races of the season, the Nascar Winston Cup All-Star Race. Things are a lot different with this race, folks. Barney, tell us how all this works.
Yeah, Joe, this race is all about the cash. No points are even awarded here. It's a three-segment race that totals 90 laps. Segment 1 is 40 laps. Only the top 20 will move on to segment 2, which is 30 laps. 10 more drivers are then eliminated, leaving us with the top 10. The fans have voted, and then we'll find out how many positions will be inverted. It may be the top 4, 6, 8, or even the entire field of 10. After they sort it out, it's 20 laps to the checkered flag, and boy, what a ride that is.
With over 25 seasons under his belt, Ricky Rudd is NASCAR's most experienced full-time driver.
It's hard to believe, but he got his first Winston Cup start back in 1975 at the age of 18. Since then, he's been in the top 10 in points more often than not, and he's still at the top of his game.
Terry Labonte has been called the Iceman because of his cool demeanor under pressure. But maybe the nickname Iron Man is more appropriate.
You know, that's right. Labonte set a record for consecutive race starts with 655. That's over 20 years without missing a race.
I told Jeff Gordon, bro, okay. Well, Ricky Rudd, and then Jeff Gordon. Alright, here we go. Looks like Robbie Gordon and Sterling Marlin are on the front row. I'm starting 6th. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Well, we got the rules here. So the All-Star race consists of 3 segments. In the first segment, you must make a 4-tire pit stop under green flag and finish in the top 20. Segment 2 is the top 10. It's basically what Barney just explained. But let's take a look at the starting lineup.
Now let's take a look at the starting lineup. Starting out front are the Singular Wireless Chevrolet and the 40 car. Starting in row 2 will be the Square D Chevrolet and the DeFont Chevrolet. In row 3 are the Mark Martin Ford and the Haviland Ford.
Yours truly.
In row 4 are the Dodge dealers UAW Dodge and the Pennzoil Chevrolet. Rounding out the top 10 starting spots are the Citgo Ford and the Team Rusty Ford. The 6th row has the Motorcraft Ford and the UPS Ford. In row 7 are the Kellogg Chevrolet and the Valvoline Pontiac. Starting the race from row 8 are the Dale Jr. Chevrolet and the Interstate Batteries Pontiac. And in row 9 are the Home Depot Pontiac and the GM Goodrich Service Plus Chevrolet. Starting in row 10 will be the Caterpillar Dodge and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. And finally, starting from the rear of the field will be the Tide Ford.
There is no better race and no better time than to say, boogity, 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 let's go racing in the All-Star race, boys.
Into turn one we go. We're on the way in the All-Star race. Oh boy. That's something to one a little early, but that's okay. Clear to the bottom. So we're going to leave Mark Martin here. Down the backstretch we go. Into 3 and 4. We're going to take it easy here. Oh boy. On the inside here. Going to complete the first lap. Robbie Gordon out front. Here we come off of 4 to complete the first lap. Oh boy. Okay, we're good. Try to get the inside lane here. Underneath Bobby Hamilton. That's for 4th place. So I'm trying to catch these guys. Trying to have some patience. This is a long race. Not really a long race, but it is a long segment. We're going to try to have some patience. It's Jeff Burns down underneath me. With his Roush teammate. Okay, I'm clear. About to fit, but that's okay. Here we come back. Jeff Gordon up to 2nd now. On the pole sitter Robbie Gordon. I'm going to try to catch him as well. Maybe get underneath him. It looks like I will. Going to use Jeff Gordon's drive as my assistant. Here we go for 3rd place. And, oh, we're going to make caution is out. I don't know what happened, but we got to race back to the finish line. Never had a caution in my practice runs. Oh, there it is. Oh, what happened here? That's Ward Burton and Steve Hart got collected. Here's another angle. Looks like Ward Burton just got loose there. And yeah, that's what happened. And we can't pit here. So, yeah, here we go. Here we go for the restart. And back to green. Never experienced a caution in my practice runs, so that's the first yellow that I've experienced my practice runs. But again, we gotta pit on the green. We can't pit under caution. It's gotta be on the green flag, so that was the rule. And we're in 3rd. Pretty good run so far. The car's still fresh. Here we come on 4th. Jeff Gordon looking to the inside of Sterling Marlin there. So I'm trying to catch these two. Big run to turn 1. I didn't think I was going to get underneath Gordon there. Don't want to force it this early in the race. Down the back stretch we go. I can do it here. Here we come. Big run to turn 3. Underneath Jeff Gordon for 2nd place. And we're going to be off of 4 side by side. As Sterling Marlin continues to lead. It looks like Jeff Gordon got around me, but I'm gonna have the angle going to turn 1 on him. Here we go for 2nd. Gonna try to get it this time. And we're gonna take it up to 2nd. Alright, oh, take it easy here in the turn 3. Messed it up, but that's okay. We're up to 2nd. Gonna try to run down Sterling Marlin here for the lead. Heading into turn 1. Here coming to lead Sterling Marlin forward the race lead. Took him a couple laps. Here we go to the inside. And, oh, little left. And we got it. We got the lead. Took me a couple laps. We got it. I was catching Sterling Marlin near the end of the straightaways there. In the last couple laps. I feel like my car is really strong near the end of the straightaway. Obviously, we see that early on. That's probably going to be the one to beat, or at least running well in this race. Looks like the field is spread it out a little bit. And as far as strategy goes, I don't know when these guys are going to pit, but I'm planning on pitting with about 10 to 15 to go to make my stop. As far as my strategy goes, I don't know when anybody else is going to pit, so. But that's my plan of pitting, and. Yeah. Messed up in the turn 3. Here comes Jeff going underneath before the race lead, and he's going to take it from me. I slid a little bit going to 3. He got underneath me, and that's what happened there. Sterling Marlin hard in the wall behind me. I don't know what happened there, but I got a little bit of a gap now. As now I got to try to catch Jeff Gordon back. He got underneath me when I messed up and took advantage. And as you see there, this is the same thing I did with Sterling Marlin. I catch him near the end of the straightaways. And then I kind of lost it there, but I was able to maintain I was able to maintain, if you will. Like, as you see, my car is so strong near the end of the straightaways. It's all about just being patient, trying to maintain the gap, trying to time it. I feel like we might be able to time it here down the back stretch. Here we come. Big run down the back. Might be able to get an lead up here. Yep, here we go for the lead. Again. Second time. Oh, slap the racetrack. Side by side, still off of 4. And yep, he's right there. I'm there. And we're going to get him in 1 this time. Yep. Good angle into 1. We're going to take it right back. And we got the lead back. Oh, we really tried to get it back there, that's for sure. But we're going to hang on to it for a little bit, hopefully. Caution is out. Something happened. Oh, we got to race back to the line. Oh, no, I messed up. I want to lead. Oh, Jeff Gordon's trying to race to the finish line. Oh, boy. Let's try to do that, but we're going to take the lead and keep it. Something happened. It's our second caution of the race. Let's see what happened this time. It's for Tony Stewart. Oh, yeah, there goes the debris on his car. Yeah, something happened to his car. The hood just fell off. And yeah, we're going to stay out. It looks like no cautions in the cedar, and back to green again. Great jump there. And yeah, let's hang on to this. Oh, Jeff Gordon around behind me. I don't know what happened there. All I heard was some screeches, and then all of a sudden that happened. But now Mark Martin and Sterling Marlin are now up here, so Chef Gordon did that. Was running second too. Maybe he had a tire going down or whatever happened, but yeah, right now I'm in control of this race as we're halfway through the first segment. And yeah, like I said, the plan was to pit it halfway. I don't know where anybody else is going to pit. But I'm going to pit with about 15 or 10 to go. Whenever these guys pit, I'll make my stop. That was the plan. And so we have more trouble behind me with somebody else. I don't know who, but I saw that in my mirror. I just saw it in my mirror, but we're still hanging on to the lead. I feel like the car is getting better and better the longer we run. And then Sterling Marlin is up to second now. He's been back to behind me still, but they've been around like 3/10 or so behind me. And yeah, I feel like the car gets better the longer we run. I don't know why, but when I was doing the short practice races, when it was like 22 laps, the tires will wear out so quick to where it was hard for me to keep up. But with the longer, I did 50% races as well, just to get some practice at distance racing, if that makes any sense. And then obviously this was just my first time doing this in video form, as it should be. And yeah, we're driving away there. The car is so strong near the end of the straightaways. And the car just gets better and better the longer we run. But we're going to pit here in a couple laps. I don't know when these guys are going to pit. They usually wait till very late in the segment to make the pit stop. But again, all we got to do is beat one guy and we're moving on. So the goal in this race really is just to get to the final segment for me to have a shot. Which looks like early on, we can definitely win this race. We just gotta do our job, and yeah, but yeah, we're gonna relax here until we make our pit stop. Down the backstretch we go. We're gonna make our pit stop here just to, well, that's the plan. We're gonna make our stop just so we don't avoid being murdered by some of these guys. We're gonna pit here. We're gonna give up the lead and pit. I thought that guy that pitted or something like that, but he DNF, it looks like. So yeah, we're gonna make our stop here. And here we go, 4 tires. Really good at the moment here. And what a flawless stop. Alright, we made our stop. We're 19, but it doesn't matter because we're moving on. Okay, we can get on the racetrack, and yeah, let's see what happens here. Well, somebody's blowing up here. I don't know who it is, but we're going to find out here. That is Mark Martin. That is really disappointing. He was running second or third, but he was up there before he blew up. That's really unfortunate. Another guy blew up. I can't tell who it is down there, but I don't know who it is, but we'll find out here. But yeah, these guys haven't made their stops yet. Well, it's 4 to go for me. These guys are going to make their stops hopefully momentarily, but the good news is that we're going to move on to the second segment. And yeah, there they go. They're going to make their pit stops now. I believe that's Harvick up there, about to make his stop. And yeah, here they come down pit road. And yeah, let's coast to the end of the segment. Off of 4 now, last lap here in segment 1. I am on the lead lap, so we're running third right now. Looks like we're going to cycle out in the lead. We're in second, but somebody's going to cross the line. They haven't pitted, so no matter what, looks like we're probably going to cycle out in the lead at the start of the second segment. As, like I said, we're moving on. And yeah, let's just get to 3 and 4 here. The car's handling really good, so it looks like we definitely have a shot of winning this race. And into 3 and 4, and off of 4 now, we're going to move on to the second segment. And let's see who's eliminated. Alright, here we go to start the second segment, and there are the guys that are eliminated. Junior's out of it too, that really sucks. And yeah, here we go for the second segment. Again, 30 laps. But this time the top 10 move on us. We're green flag. Now this time the top 10 move on. So, but like I said, the goal in this race is to get to the final segment, and we got 30 laps to find out if we will or not. But I feel really good about our chances, and I feel these guys are gonna be a lot more challenging now than the first segment. Here comes Sterling Marlin right out of the gate on the inside of me, wasting no time, but we're gonna give him a little love and take the lead. The MVP is up here. And yeah, it looks like let's go into sweat mode here. Messed up turns 1 and 2. Here comes Joe. Oh, didn't do that. Gave him too much love. I got very lucky there. Still Marley is on my outside. I messed up turn 1 so bad, but we're gonna head on to the lead here. Somehow and some way, I thought I was gonna lost it there to the MVP, but we're okay right now. As we're 9 laps in, all what has happened. They're still on my tail. But I was able to hang on and manage this lead. And like I said, our car, I don't know how in this race, but it gets better and better the longer we run. So obviously we had a couple cautions in the first segment, but that didn't matter because we moved on anyway. And it looks, yep, Jeff Gordon's on my inside now, and gonna give him some love too. The car just turned down on him, but that's all right. We're gonna hang on to the lead here as we got 20 laps to go here in the second segment. Messed up 3 and 4. Comes Jeff Gordon to the inside of me. Oh, I messed up completely in the wall I got for the first time tonight. Yeah, they were all over me the entire first half. And yeah, I finally paid the price. Took a while, but oh, yeah, I finally paid the price, and I finally got damage to the car. But the good news is we're still in the advanced position. So we just gotta hang on to this, and we'll move on to the final segment. But obviously, I would love to win it. But like I said, the car's handling really good up until then, because Jeff Gordon got to my inside. And I messed up the corner, trying to give him a little space this time, and I messed up. I paid the price, but still trusting the straightaway speed this car has. But I feel like those 4 up there are going to be the ones to beat. And yeah, they were hounding up on me that entire first half, and then it ended up getting me. So, but oh well. As I mess it up again, let's try to catch into 3 and 4, coming to the last lap here in the second segment. Sterling Marlin and the MVP are duking it out for the lead this entire time. They're both pulling away from Jeff Gordon, and both of them have been pulling away from, all 3 of them have been pulling away from me. So no wonder why they were calling on my ass for the first half, is they were a lot faster than I was. Harvick was riding my tail for a couple laps, and then I've just been riding here. But the good news is we're going to move on to the final segment and have a shot at this. And now we're going to find out what the fans decide to do. And I think we're going to be on the bottom, which that's why I wanted to be honest. We're going to complete the second segment. We're moving on. And Those are the 10. They're going to move on with me. On to the final segment. All right, here we go for the final segment. And there the guys are eliminated. And here we go. Looks like we're in our same spots. Now we got 20 laps. Back to green. Oh, look at that big jump on the start. Got to the inside right away, and we're going to take the lead. All right, now we got to hang on. Somehow, in some way, oh, a little up there. Well, I got one of the contenders out. Was trying to, but now I got to hold off these guys. Oh, man, it's not going to be easy. I'm going to try to keep behind me. Oh, boy. Now it's going to get a lot harder to try to keep these guys behind me. Oh, let's try to do that. I was not trying to do that, but I was like, now it's going to get a lot harder to hold them off, and now it's just gotten easier. And let's go into sweat mode, because they're probably going to run me down here. In the 3 and 4s, we're coming to the 15 to go on board, and I called it. They are running me down. We're going to get this out of the way here. And yeah, I'm not surprised. They have reeled me in. Oh, boy. Yeah. I am not surprised. They have reeled me in. I knew they were going to reel me in because Sterling Martin, Dale J, and Jeff Gordon were the 3 fastest guys to beat. Although, like I said, nothing happened in the first segment. I was just leading the race. And all of a sudden, the second segment, things got really exciting. And now, it's about to get even more intense as they are running me down. This car is not handling well with all the damage, but we're still hanging on. And yeah, now we gotta somehow bring her home. Can we hang on? Boobs underneath me. Oh, squeeze it. Try to keep them behind me. Stuart Marlin and Dale Jarrett both bringing me down. I messed up going to 3. They messed up this time, but I messed up last time, and now it's a 3-horse. Now it's a 4-horse race. As we now got 10 laps to go in the All-Star race. So I'm trying to hang on. Boob the Booty is trying to help me out as well, keeping those guys behind me. It's not the fastest car. It's Sterling Marlin and Dale Jarrett. Both of them have had fast cars. We noticed that. And now Boob's trying to join the party. So I'm trying to take it easy here. Just trying to get around. The car's not handling great, but we're hanging on. As Boob's on my outside, we got 9 to go now. Oh, yeah, I'm doing everything I can to get behind me as Tony Stewart, I believe that's Jeff Gordon back there, are now trying to join this party as I'm trying to hold everybody off. It's not going to be easy here. Oh, I messed it up. Not over yet. That's okay. We'll get it back. It's not over yet. We might get it back in turn 1. Here we come. Back underneath them. Oh. And here we go to the inside. We're going to get it right back. The slide in front. We're going to take it back. As we got 8 laps to go. It's going to be 7 to go when we come to the line. Oh, messed up into turn 1. Oh, boy. Went a little high into turn 1. Got into Marlin there. Now the MVP's behind me. And everybody knows he's the fastest car in this game. It's now I got to hold him off. And he's my teammate as well, because I'm driving for Robert Yates Racing. He's my teammate in this race. As we got 6 to go. Dale Jarrett on the wall now. He just hooked the right in the wall, and now I believe this is all mine, but it's not over yet. In the 3 and 4, coming to 2 laps to go. They are all over me now as we got 2 to go. Gonna try to hang on here. Not going to cut any of this. We're going to find out who's going to win this race ourselves. Sterling Marlin is all over me. As we're down the backstretch, coming to the white flag next time. Dale Jarrett's looking to the inside of him into 3 and 4. We're coming for the white flag. And into 3 and 4. Tony Stewart's trying to join the party. As we got 1 lap to go in the All-Star race. Just trying to hit my marks one more time like I have in all race. Into turn 1, messed up a little bit. I got a little bit of a cushion there. Down the back stretch we go. Dale Joe's trying to peek to the outside. Into 3 and 4. Just stay on the bottom here. And into 3 and 4. And it looks like we're going to win the All-Star race. Yes! Let's go. Holy hell. We win that. We got Robert Yates 1, too. That's always fun. Looking at the highlights here. We've had a strong car all race for sure. Car handled great. Got some fantastic battles. And this was a really fun race. I enjoyed doing this one. Had to give a couple people some love, try to get behind me, and that's the end of the race. And without further ado, let's go to the winner's circle. At least we're not going to the hospital this time like Davey Allison did in 1992. Let's go! Let's go! What is this? Oh, it is, okay. Woo! Win that. It was quiet the entire time, but we won. We led 52 laps. We led the most laps, but we got down to losing this race. No points was rewarded, no nothing, so we won the All-Star race. The MVP finished second. We got Sterling Marlin third, Tony Stewart fourth, Jeff Gordon rounds at the top 5. Yeah, these 4 were us 4. Ricky Rodell, Jared Sterling, and Jeff Gordon had the fastest cars, so we were the ones to beat in that race for sure. And Tony Stewart finishes 4th as well. We got Blue Booty in 6th. We got Jeff Burton in 7th. Kevin Harvick rounds out the top 8. Well, we Craven Knight, good run for him. And Robert Gordon to Pulisic rounds the top 10. Let's see here. We got Bill Elliott 11th. We got Terry Labonte 13th. Bobby Hamilton 15th. Good run. Grandpa 17th. Michael Waltrip 19th. And Dale Jr. finishes last. That's heartbreaking. Michael Waltrip was the one that got crashed out early. And he finished 19th. I don't get it. But anyway, it don't matter. The good news for us is we win the race. We led the most laps. Let's look and see who led some laps. I led the most laps. Again, no points were rewarded in this race. 26 for Sterling Marlin. Jeff Gordon led 5. Grandpa led 3. Elliott Sadler led 2. And Boob led a lap. As well as Robbie Gordon. I think Robbie Gordon, I believe, led the first lap. And yeah, so we only had 2 cautions in this race. And 15 lead changes. And I won by a 10th. Average speed was about 156 miles an hour. And yeah. Alright, that's going to do it for me today, guys, in this video. Thank you so much for watching this race. I had a lot of fun doing it. Hopefully you guys do too. Next week, we're going to get back to our regular schedule. But this time, I'm going to add a little bit of a twist. On Wednesday, the 21st, we're going to be doing the Dirt Series on Dirt to Daytona. Going to do a little short season of that. Really excited for that, especially for the summertime. Really excited to do that. And then do some dirt racing. And then we'll be back to our regular Thunder 4 schedule. And I believe we're going to finish out the rest of the season. So, and yeah, had a lot of fun doing this race. Maybe I'll do this game for the 10 race chase. Let me know in the comments if you can't. Let me know in the comments if you guys want that. But anyways, that's going to do it for me today, guys. I'll see you all next week for the Dirt Series on Dirt to Daytona and the 600 on Nascar Thunder 4. And we're going to finish the rest of the season. So I'll see you all there. And as always, have a good day, everyone.